Mama Sarah Obama is the grandmother to Barack Obama, the President of the United States of America. She is the patron of the NGO Safeguard Orphans and Widows organization. Mama Sarah Obama has done a lot of charity work in the last decade, feeding orphans, providing school fees for needy orphans, empowering widows self-help groups, providing sanitary wear for schoolgirls, building houses for widows, HIV and AIDS prevention and control, and in the fight against malaria. Mama Sarah Obama Marathon is the platform that Sowo intends to use to raise funds for its programs to empower people and improve their lives. The inaugural marathon was held in Siaya in 2003 and attracted both local and international participants and was graced by the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, Her Excellency Mrs. Margaret Kenyatta.
I also urge local young women and men to excel in sports, because this can not only help them earn a decent livelihood, but will enable them to live healthy lives too. I have made a personal donation towards the prizes of the winners of this marathon.
Kenya is ranked 4th in the world in HIV and AIDS prevalence. 1.6 million live with the HIV virus. 1.1 million children are orphans due to AIDS. The majority of orphans and widows are victims of HIV and AIDS-related deaths, which eliminate breadwinners in families. Nyanza region in Kenya is leading in HIV and AIDS cases. Siaya County, where Mama Sarah Obama resides, is in this region where poverty levels are also very high. Sowo and Mama Sarah Obama have worked together for close to a decade in programs aimed at alleviating poverty-related problems in Siaya County and Kibra slums in Nairobi. Why would a widow more than 100 years old with no one to help have a reason to live? Why would a primary school girl, orphaned and poor, fight early marriage advances by the people she trusted to better her life? What does it take for an orphan, intelligent in class, but poor to go back to school 10 years later to realize her dream? Of what use are fertile soils without farm implements, basic profitable farming know-how, or ready markets for produce? Why do many girls of school-going age opt to stay at home and prefer household chores or get into early marriages? What value can women groups add to society if well facilitated? And maybe the biggest question in rural Kenya, how can widowed and aging grandmothers take care of their HIV and AIDS orphaned grandchildren? Sowo and Mama Sarah Obama have attempted to answer these questions by doing whatever little they can with their available resources. Educating, especially the girl child, has been the topmost priority for Mama Sarah Obama and Sowo. Meet Evelyn Acheng, a 32-year-old Form 2 student at Rangala Girls High School and an orphan.
Baada ya kufanya mtihani wangu wa KCPE Nyadhi Primary School, nilipita vizuri, basi wazazi wangu wakakufa. Ukosefu wa karo za shule, sikuenda shuleni.
Evelyn had her hope back when Sowo and Mama Sarah Obama enabled her to go back to school after 10 years of desperation, hopelessness, and poverty that had resigned her to being a teenage breadwinner for her other 7 siblings.
In the year 2011, I met the Sowo group. They came on a village to help a certain widow. They built her a house, and I was there too. So I appealed to them that I passed my education well. I was selected at Rangala Girls Secondary School, but I could not join because of lack of school fees. If they could help me, they agreed to help me. I want to go to school after all this time because I want to achieve my goal, which is to become a lawyer.
Her school fees is now available and her basic needs catered for. She's performing above average in school, currently managing the university entry mean grade of C+, and her ambition became a reality every day. Her life is back on course, and her dreams of being a lawyer ever more valid. Evelyn is living proof that the girl child still needs collective support to overcome challenges in society.
I thank Mama Sarah Obama and Sowo for paying my school fee, and I promise them to work hard in school.
I'm Winnie Atieno. I'm from Nyadi. This is my village. I did my primary KCPE exam at Nyadi Primary. I'd passed my exam and I was the best candidate in Nyadi Primary School. I never knew whom I could turn to until I met Sowo, Safeguard Orphan Widows Organization. Went to Lwa Girls, and currently I'm in Moi University, Eldoret. I'm taking counseling psychology, and that's my profession. So, Safeguard Orphans and Widows Organization have made me whom I am today.
Mama Rosabella is the oldest widow in Siaya. At more than 100 years old, this is what she called home for many years: a deserted homestead, a rickety falling house, no food, no hope. Sowo upgraded her house to a better, habitable one, ensured she can eat on a daily basis, and above all gave her hope. For now, she is too happy and grateful, as depicted in the words of her song. Dorcas Achieng Ochola is a 21-year-old orphan. Faced with the death of her parents and her caretaker aunt, she had no hope of a proper education in life, nor life itself. Taken up by a good Samaritan, Mama Damaris Awondo, still Dorcas has to ward off, among other challenges, early marriage advances, homelessness, physical and emotional anguish, and abject poverty.
After that, I got some challenges, like some were promising me to educate me only if I marry them. Some were not willing, so I just decided, but I never lose hope in life.
Sowo and Mama Sarah Obama have managed to give her accommodation, hope, and even paid for her entire secondary school education at Nyamonye Girls High School. Dorcas currently is a student at Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University and taking a degree course in logistics and supplies chain management. Mama Sarah Obama and Sowo have replicated Dorcas' story to many girls in the Nyadi area of Siaya County.
In terms of girl child education, we put more emphasis on the ability to see a girl who's in need of education goes through the system. So that would mean, like you saw, we are sponsoring so many, but particularly I'm interested in these two ladies. That is Dorcas Achieng and Evelyn Hum. I want to recommend the two ladies because of their personal dedication. I mean, it is like each of them had unique circumstances. Dorcas was left when she was still young. She grew up in the hand of people. And even after Sowo had taken her, and remember, she didn't perform so well in Standard 8 exams. And even if you look at her performance in Form 1, it was not even one of the best. But when we got her information from the evaluation, the Samaritan, we weighed all the circumstances. And the committee agreed to help her. I think her first years in Gormatar, it was not one of the best. I think she was still having problems thinking about her lost parents, thinking about her lost auntie, and now she was in a foreign family. So when we saw all this, we actually talked to the Good Samaritan, and we agreed that we actually transfer her to a boarding school, which was actually done first through her initiative. We saw that at the first term she did not do so well. Second term she did well. Third term it was good, and all the years. And remember, we were making periodic visits to the school using our educational experts, and the progress was good. We were engaging with the teachers, and actually this one we do to all schools that you have our sponsors, our guards.
Food security is a major factor in elevating the lives of locals. Mama Sarah Obama has supported agricultural practices that yield sufficient food. Endowed with rich soils and 4 seasons of rainfall, farmers have been facilitated to practice subsistence and commercial agriculture. Sowo provides funds, seeds, and know-how to farmers in Siaya. Empowering women to engage in income-generating activities and small businesses is a pillar of society building that Mama Sarah Obama, through Sowo, has excelled.
Okay, kwa majina ni Irene Ajuang Obuko, shirika wa Gori Women Group. Okay, Sowo, wakati tulipata kujiunga, tulikuwa katika hali ya marathon. Mama wali participate na walipewa baadhi ya vitu ambavyo waliweza kupata kama first runners, ambao walishinda walipata mabesheni na zawadi mbalimbali, hata pesa. Hizo ni baadhi ya vitu ambavyo tumeweza kupokea kwa Sowo, hata leso. Mama wanapata na wanasikia vizuri. Mama Sara ameweza kutuunganisha na watu wa kutoka mbalimbali na wenye wanatupatia capacity building, ambao tunapelekwa kwa training, tunafundishwa kwa mambo ya kufukuza umaskini. Tumeweza kupokea na kwa vitu watu wa agriculture, pia tumeweza kufundishwa jinsi ya kulima vizuri. Tumeweza kufundishwa na watu ambao wanaleta hii taa ambayo inaitwa daylight solar, ili tukaweze kununua, kupata jinsi ya kupata na kuinunua na kuiweka kwa manyumba zetu. Kwa hivyo amekuwa kama mtu ambaye anatuletea watu ambao wanatupatia capacity building. Sowo wakiweza kupata hiyo ng'ombe watatuletea kama group ya Papugori.
Sowo has assisted women in the slums of Kibra and Siaya to establish self-help groups for income-generating activities. They get small grants to boost their small businesses, which in turn benefit them and their families. For those infected or affected by HIV and AIDS, these have been a big relief in fighting poverty and stigma, since many cannot get employment. Small groups invest the grants in tailoring, vegetable business, fabric business, and the results have been tangible, as attested to by some of them.
Kuna wengine hawakwa mabiashara zao zikuwa zimesimama vizuri, lakini kulingana na pesa yenye wamekuwa wakitoa, at least wengine wameanza kusimama kivyao.
Mama Sarah Obama and Sowo intend to raise more funds to continue on a larger scale, running programs for orphans and widows in counties affected by HIV, AIDS, and poverty. Make a difference in the life of an orphan or a widow today, or you can make a donation online at www.sowoglobal.org.